Today we have this. The Neewer 2-pack 660 video LED red. So what's in the box? The first light, the second light. These two are the tripods. Some paperwork. It looks nice. It's red and black. 2 rechargeable batteries, the lug charger, 2 chargers for the 2 rechargeable batteries. Everything fits in this bag, which I find very convenient. Red and black. It really looks nice. Let's see now what it can do. Does it do a good job, at least as good as how it looks like? We'll see. The dimensions of the panel: 9.1 by 7.9 by 1.9 inches. I'm not going to tell you in centimeters because we're in America right now, although I am still an European. Why is it called Neewer 660? The reason why it's called 660 is because each of the 2 panels have 660 LEDs, 330 in warm white and the other 330 with a kind of cooler daylight temperature. This allows you to tweak the illumination of the light's output to meet your need by mixing the variable outputs of white and yellow. And the range is from 3200 to 5600 Kelvin color temperature, which is really nice because you can, I'll show you, you can tweak and you can work around it, you can play with different variables. Each panel comes with this diffuser. They're called diffusers, and they are removable, as you can see, and you can slide the diffuser in here, and on the sides there are 2 kind of clips or buttons. By pressing, you have to press all the way down to remove the diffuser, or once you have the diffuser set, you just need to pull back the button from a side. Just by pulling, it comes out. By adding this diffuser, you will be able to create a softer light, and this is especially useful when you want to avoid harsh shadows on your subjects. For example, when you're doing portrait work, especially when you're doing portrait work, they do a very good job. The color rendering index is measured on a scale of 0 to 100%, and that indicates actually how accurately a light source can reproduce the natural light. And this is very important when you want to choose a light, because you want this number to be as close as 100 as possible, because of course what you want to reproduce is the natural light. Well, these guys, this Neewer 660, they come with a 96 plus CRI, which is really great. That means that they can come really close to the natural light, and that will help you a lot, especially when shooting indoors. A little word about the finishing and the actual material. It feels really nice. It's a very good aluminum alloy, which makes the light unit really light. With the stand itself, it feels really light, but at the same time, this aluminum alloy gives you the feeling that the whole unit is robust enough to prevent, gentle knocks from really breaking it. Also, one other advantage of this material, of this alloy, is that it helps the lighting unit to dissipate the heat, to help it stay cooler and to prevent any overheating issues. These panels operate without a fan, so that means that they are completely silent. Well, of course, the entire purpose of this panel is to add light to the shooting object, whatever you want to shoot, video or photography, whatever you're doing. But the question is, what if you want to remove light from some places of the shooting scene? This is where this barn doors are stepping in. You can adjust the angle of each door, and for example, by closing them, you can channel the light directly to the object that you want to shoot. Adjusting this angle lets you control the light better, creating shadows or preventing the light from reflecting into the camera lens. The barn doors themselves have also been built to keep the weight as low as possible, while making them as easy as possible to mount and unmount. Just like the LED panel body, the barn doors are made from brushed black aluminum, and there is a finishing quality feel to them. Maybe you don't want the barn doors. Maybe you decide that they're in your way, you want to angle the light and they might come in your way. You want them out, because not in every environment or in every shooting scene you want the barn doors. So then what do? The barn doors are very easy to remove. All you have to do is to unscrew 4 screws that attach the entire unit to the body. And there you go. What I like about this is that the entire unit comes off as a unit. You don't end up with loose parts. You just fold them and take care of the screws, of course. They're just 4 regular screws. But of course, the entire unit of the barn doors can act as a shield to protect the LED panels while you are traveling, which is really nice. Each kit panel has 2 slots for batteries. This, of course, is a great feature because you can use the light panels anywhere outdoors without worrying about your power source. They can run either with a single battery or with both batteries. It has been reported about 1 hour of use with 6300 milliampere lithium-ion battery with the panel at full power. Of course, running the lights at low brightness and or using a second battery will increase the potential time of usage. The panels fit the NPF 550, the NPF 750 or NPF 970 rechargeable batteries. The NPF series batteries are standard Sony batteries. That is great because you have a lot to choose from. You're not limited only to a certain type or certain brand of batteries. Each panel has its own controls located here in the rear. They allow you to set the light's temperature and brightness for the panel by adjusting 2 knobs, which is really great. It just cannot get easier than that. One knob is for adjusting the color temperature, as I told you, from 3200 to 5600 Kelvin, and the other one is for adjusting the light brightness. They are very easy, smooth to maneuver, and I like that they have these grades here. This is really helpful because once you set a scene, if you want to repeat that scene the other day or after a few hours, but in between you might need to travel or shoot somewhere else, you can just take a picture with your smartphone where you exactly adjusted these 2 knobs, and when you're coming back you can just repeat the same environment with exactly the same light. Now at the bottom of the control panel you will find a power socket for the AC power plug and a switch that lets you choose between the battery power and AC power. On the middle it's off, and then if you press on right side you run on batteries, or if you press on the left side then you run on AC power. The external power connector is just a regular one, letting you plug the panels into an external power source when you want to shoot indoors. The stands can be extended really high. They go really high. They go all the way up to 2 meters or 79 inches. They're easy to easily adjusted, and it does not require much of a space when they are retracted. Is it worth the buck? Maybe you ask yourself, how can you tell that if you just got them? Well, you need to know that I am already operating with some of these. I already have some experience, so I really can tell you what I think about these lights. The price of the Neewer 600 LED red lighting kit is $189.99 on Amazon, and at the time when we are shooting this review, you have the option of applying a $30 off coupon. I left the link below for you in the description. All in all, this light kit is, I find it versatile and provides a lot of value for its price. I definitely recommend it to anyone who needs a good amount of light for videography, photography, or streaming, and doesn't have the budget or doesn't want to invest in a high-end lighting. On the other hand, don't expect the experience given by any high-end lighting kit. But for this price, I would say that the Neewer 660 LED red lighting panel has an excellent performance, easy to control system, and solid build quality. There is, though, one complaint. I wish they would have built a different mounting system, and I'm telling you why. Simply because these lights are so nice. I would love to be able to use them out of this stand. I would like to be able to attach them to this rig, for example, but the system is not made for a cold shoe mount. You cannot mount it on a cold shoe mount, and I regret that, because I would love to be able to mount this light here, have the mic up here, and have the camera down here, and be able to shoot, not only here. If I will come with a solution for this, I will definitely let you know. So these are my quick thoughts. If you have any question regarding this kit, please let me know. I hope you found this review useful in making up your mind about the Neewer 660 LED red lighting panel kit, and I'll see you next time here at American Second.